what's going on. Alright, so I'm testing my capabilities to go live on YouTube. Error. So what I'm hoping to do here is I do a radio show on Saturdays called Mad Science. Of course, I'm always getting this error that YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. Because I'm working on duct tape and baling wire. But that's okay, because the ultimate goal I don't even know what the ultimate goal is when you're working with duct tape and baling wire. Long time no see. Type in the chat there. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is get ready, because I do a radio show in the morning, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. And I'd like to incorporate YouTube Live with that as well, so that you could actually see what it is I'm talking about when I'm talking about it. And so I'm actually just running a test at the moment. So, if you can see the funny face on the screen, type something in the chat room and let me know you can see it alright. I got a lot of things in the works. And I'm hoping to get things sped up a little bit. Well, so far nobody's typed nothing in the chat room, so I don't know if you can even see my video. I'll wait here for a second and see what happens. Current viewers 3. Well, it's time to break out the newest tripod and see whether or not I can get that thing to function properly. Man. 2 viewers. This is not going well. It's not going well at all. Let's see if we can figure this out here. There's nothing to hold that down. Current viewers 1. It's getting worse by the second. You just gotta love it, man. You just gotta love it. Current viewers 2, 1. It sucks. YouTube's not all it's cracked up to be, I'll tell you that. Alright, well I'm going to have to figure out a way to mount that on there. So let's see if we can hold that thing steady long enough to not freaking rip it out of the ground. So we're gonna scotch tape the camera to the deal and hope that works. Now I gotta learn how to use this doggone thing. Nothing works right. Ah. Alright, so that's totally a turd. Does not function properly. Let's see if we can fix it up a little bit. Holy smokes, there's some people in there. Yeah. Sees ripples, creates whatever already become part of the whole. Alright folks, I'm trying to get things prepared so I can show you some cool stuff. And it's not really wanting to cooperate with me very much. But I'm running out of time to show everybody what it is I've been trying to show them. This doggone setup is jacked up. Funny face looks groovy. Alright, cool. Alright. I'm trying to get my act together here, folks. Trying to situate everything so that I can start showing you what I've been trying to tell you all along. And I haven't seemed to been able to get my point across. Which I apologize for. I'm working on it. Right now I'm in the middle of taping my camera down so that you can have a steady picture to look at. Does anybody hear my audio good? Anybody? It says there's 3 current viewers. Yeah. Alright, let me see what I can do here. That should hold the camera steady. And I got this little crank deal here. I should be able to bring it up and down if I need to. Alright, something ain't jiving here. I can hear it. Alright, Carlos Jackson, thanks friend. Alright. I'm trying to get everything situated so I can get this doggone thing to do what I need it to do. Let's see if we can get this thing to tilt a little bit. I don't know if it's going to tilt or not. Well, that may have to be the best it can get. Oh, I can fix it with the leg there, I guess. Bring the tripod up a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. That's about it. Alright, so about, let's see, about a 30-second to 1 minute delay between chat you receive it. Audio sounds groovy. Cool. Alright, well, I apologize, folks. I'm working on duct tape and baling wire. Everything I got's junk. The camera's decent, though. I got that from a friend that lives in Florida. But I'm doing the best I can with what I got to work with. Anyway, I've got a lot to share with everybody. You know, we talked about free energy. We've been talking about free energy for a long time. And most folks don't understand what free energy is all about. Let me put my do not disturb sign up on the outside of the door so we don't get bothered here for a minute. If I can get this doggone thing to cooperate. You ever had problems like that? Things just won't cooperate? It says I got three current viewers right now. Alright, so let's give this a shot here and see what happens. Hey, that's Buzzacino. I know that one there. Cool. Awesome. He writes good poems. Alright, so basically what I'm trying to get going on right here, I'm trying to get some things situated because I want to do a live stream video while I actually do the radio show. I don't know how many of you folks out there actually tune into my radio show on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. But it says my viewers keep dropping down. I got a whole 3 on there. Yeah. And YouTube's saying, warning, please check your video resolution. My video resolution apparently sucks, I guess. But when you're working with duct tape and baling wire, that's the best you got, man. So anyway, this generator that you're looking at right here is going to take all the factors in of every single thing that people have been working with for years with different types of generators. This one's specifically designed, I want you to be able to see inside and out of this generator. I want you to understand when you see how this generator functions exactly what's going on, so that when I explain it to you, you don't have any doubts of what it is that I'm talking about. You notice that there's some pieces missing in the center. I'm working on building a vacuum forming table so that I can actually, what I need to do, if I can get this box open, I have all these right here that need to be embedded into this right here. 2-part clear coating resin, epoxy resin. And when it's all said and done, you'll understand exactly why it is that I'm doing what I'm doing. Because I don't just want to show people how something's working. I want them to know how it's working. I want them to not only understand what's occurring, but that they can easily replicate exactly what I'm doing. See, there are so many crazy people out there doing all kinds of videos on free energy. And in the process of doing that, they make these bogus devices, and they blatantly, obviously, do not have anything to do with science, physics, or reality. They're scamming. They're scamming everybody. And if you notice on those videos, they'll have tons and tons of advertisements on there. And YouTube always promotes those videos that make free energy look like a fraud. Seriously, folks. Google it up right now. Go on YouTube right now. You're on YouTube. Open up another window and type in free energy. Type it in. I'm doing it right now. I'm going to do it on two separate computers because I'm going to spin the camera around so you can see. Alright. Let me see if I can get this to turn. I want to show you people why it is that it takes so doggone long to get anything accomplished. If you can see, alright, I'm waiting for it to buffer in, get it in there. Alright. If you jump on YouTube and you go on free energy, type in free energy right there in the search deal, you'll find free energy device, build science. That's Electro Boom, where basically he makes a mockery of anything free energy. You'll find fake devices like this one right here and that one right there and all the way down, and constantly you'll see hundreds, if not thousands, of bogus free energy devices. Every once in a while you might get one in there that might be, plausible, not guaranteed, but it takes guys like John Bedini and all the different oh, doggone it, Stan Myers. And it makes it, yeah, we hit a brick wall. Carlos said it just right, we hit a brick wall. Folks, I'm trying to help everybody out. I honestly am. I'm trying to show people something so incredible. But these folks that do these videos like this, they make it look like everybody out there is a fraud. They make it look like everything's a conspiracy. And no matter what I show out there, it's not going to matter, because anytime anybody types in free energy, what they're going to get is crap like this. And it's crazy. Carlos said, I think light and all matter has something to do with the ether. I think we need to study empty space. Well, I agree. I think we need to study everything. But here's the thing, folks. Electricity, energy, it's not as hard as everyone believes it is. It's so ridiculously simple. It's not that we don't have free energy. It's not that we don't have enough energy. It's that the system has lied to the people for so long that people have become so incredibly indoctrinated that when you try to show them things, they don't understand. They can't understand because they've been lied to. I spent a lot of time putting a YouTube channel together, and I started showing people things. I showed people things that I wanted them to use to open their mind to possibilities. There's so much more possible than you can possibly imagine. But you were told constantly that it's not possible. See, these videos right here, these are ridiculous. Alright? There's hundreds of them. And if there was a good video amongst these videos, they would be overshadowed by the crap. If you can't find free energy, you're simply not looking hard enough. Plain and simple. I was contacted by a man, and he asked me to help him with a generator, help him troubleshoot a generator. I showed him exactly what to do, and it worked exactly like I said. And he was getting amazing results. I haven't heard from him since. So the moment it worked, either he took it off and ran off with it, or the conspiracy portion kicked in and he's no longer with us. My hopes is that he's just out of the country and helping people out, showing them how to do these things. But I don't know. How can I? I've tried and tried and tried to build a dream team so that I can get some people together and I can show them things, and I can know that when I show these people these things, that they will not get suppressed. I'm not trying to get shot, people. Every single alternative energy researcher out there who has come across every answer that worked, they don't fare so well. YouTube, according to YouTube, it says I got 8,700 and some odd subscribers. Let me take you to my channel, if I can get there, because YouTube keeps on changing everything. My channel right there. You get lost. It's real easy to get lost. Alright. This is my channel, I guess. Says I got 8,760 subscribers. And for as many years as I've been at this, it says I got 2,787,334 views. If you go to Video Manager, like I said, I'm working on duct tape and baling wire, so everything's going to move slowly. I've got 286 videos. And if you folks think I'm getting rich doing this, check this out. Wait for it to load up. Alright. So, in the last 28 days, I've made $4.13. Yeah, that's a fat wad of cash now, ain't it? You can't even buy a roll of copper wire for $4.13 unless you get on it, buy it from China and want to wait for a month or two. It ain't going to happen. But either way, what I was trying to tell everybody from the get-go, this has never been about the money for me. I've tried to get people to come to shazizradio.com. And I do a radio show Saturday morning, which is tomorrow morning. That's why I'm trying to get this live stream thing sorted out so that I can do a live stream. But there's 4 chat rooms in here. I post links in here all the time. And my hopes is to get interaction where we can actually talk with each other. You watching right now can actually talk. You and I can talk together. And I don't know what's going on with this stupid YouTube outside the fact that like I said, I'm working on duct tape and baling wire. YouTube suppresses every doggone thing under the sun. And, you know, I'm doing the best I can with what I got to work with. If I had the resources necessary, it would already be a done deal. But when you don't even know whether or not any of your doggone subscribers are even real, how do I know? How do I know the doggone government ain't scamming me? How do I know anything? But look at this. In all honesty, look at this. You type in free energy, and this is what you get. A bunch of crap. A bunch of crap. Bunch of bogus devices. John Bedini was a good guy. And he's mixed up with a bunch of crap there, because this is how they do it. This is how they basically belittle anybody who says anything about free energy. It's not possible. But once again, if you can't find free energy, you're simply not looking hard enough for it. I'm gonna build, I am in the process, if you can see that over there, doggone it. This generator right here is going to show you something cool. It's going to show you multiple things. It's going to show you how to use what we call electricity in a completely different fashion than ever before. And behind that you can't see very well because of all the stuff that's in the way is a storage bank. Let me see if I can raise this camera up high enough to look over the top. Alright. All of these things in conjunction with each other are going to give the world what they said they wanted. Going to give the world what they said they wanted. They said they wanted clean, renewable, alternative energy. That's what they said. They said they wanted to get away from fossil fuels. There's no such thing as fossil fuels. Never has been. Alright, I'm going to go take a quick break and I will be right back. If anybody's here, we'll talk. Be here right shortly. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. So, here's the deal, folks. I've got so doggone discouraged with YouTube and all the craziness, all the trolls, all the people cursing me out all the time for trying to share things with people. And I was about to give up. I was about to say to heck with it. I was about to say the world is not ready for free energy. The world's not ready for what I'm trying to share. Your congressmen, your senators, all the people, the so-called leadership of the world, they don't want this stuff out. It's all a scam. All this carbon emission bull, it's all a scam. Folks, there ain't no such thing as fossil fuel, and there never has been any such thing as fossil fuel. And if you give me the opportunity, I'll prove it to you. You're being lied to. You've been lied to. I only got 4 viewers right now. Does that mean I suck? Does that mean my YouTube channel ain't worth a damn? Maybe. It says I got 8,700 some odd subscribers. How could that be the case if I can't even get people to come listen to a radio show? Carlos Jackson. Carlos Jackson. Um, I hope that you use Skype. Download Skype. Add Shaziz as a contact. And let's have a talk. Because it seems like you're really passionate about alternative energy. And I'm willing to talk to anybody. I've tried to talk to everybody I could possibly talk to about this. You think I spent as much time as I did with this thing right here? What you see going on right here? This, when I'm done with it, is going to show you something cool. It's going to show you a completely different way to use energy than you've ever imagined. I can't seem to I can't seem to get past this brick wall that the internet's put up. Google's put up a brick wall. YouTube's put up a brick wall. There ain't no doggone way to make money unless you're trying to be like these scam artists over here. If you want to steal from people, well, heck, you could just do what these guys are doing. You could make all these bogus devices out there, hide batteries and crap, and you can make a lot of money. Or you can be like this guy, pretty popular. I like this guy, but when it comes to talking about free energy, he makes me mad. Because people got this all wrong. They've got the whole entire thing all wrong. I wished I could get people's attention long enough to explain it to them in graphic detail, and I've been trying to do this. Go back and listen to my podcast on shazizradio.com and listen to what I have to say. And if you find anything on there that you disagree with, come on and debate me about it. Talk with me about it. Man, I'm probably the easiestly accessible person on the planet when it comes down to talking about this stuff. I've thrown down the gauntlet. I've put the word out. Bring the environmentalists. Bring the doggone scientists. Bring everybody who says that they care about this world, care about the planet or the flat plane or whatever the heck you think it is. Doesn't matter. If you're some person that wants to save the planet, if you're some person that says we need clean, renewable, alternative energy sources, join me on my radio show tomorrow morning. And let's talk about it. Because we have every single answer to every single problem. We have a solution for every single issue under the sun. There's not one single issue that you can bring up that we cannot resolve. Period. Leadership isn't going to do it. Mainstream media is not going to do it. Companies, corporations, anyone of any power structure, any of the energy industries, auto industries, it doesn't matter. They are not going to do it. Period. And the reason being is because they need the money. They need the power structure. They need to ensure that you remain stupid. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating as hell because I know we could resolve all these problems. There ain't no reason for people to starve in this world. Ain't no reason for people to be sick. There ain't no reason for people to be homeless. And no matter what you think or what they say to you, you will never, ever, ever, ever see a day where they ever run out of what they call crude oil, what they call fossil fuel. It is completely and utterly impossible to ever run out of what they call fossil fuel. Which means that the longer that is around, the longer the carbon lie can continue, the longer that everyone out there who is stealing from the general population of the world can continue. You get lies. You get people out there, the average Joe out there, that put out bogus crap, and it makes us all look bad. The good researchers out there, guys like Russ at RWG Research, he really does real research. Mark Brash over at Zero Fossil Fuel, he really does real research. But everything we do is overshadowed by all this crap right here. You can get electricity out of a doggone speaker. You can hook it to a voltmeter and you can tap on it and you'll get millivolts. So yeah. But you're not going to get what you think. But if you go and you look at this. I'm not going to repeat what this says right here. But they try to use free energy, over unity, 0 point. They try to use the laws of physics and they misquote every single time they're talking about it. They misquote the laws of thermodynamics, the laws of conservation of energy. These people do not know what they're talking about. And it makes me mad every time I see this stuff right here. And that's why when I did my YouTube channel, I had to do it the way that I did it. Everybody had to believe, yeah, I'm crazy. Because everyone who has actually got a working device and put it out there on the table and they knew it worked. The people that are watching this, they know it works. How many of them do you think are still alive? If they weren't willing to sell out, then they got basically murdered. Plain and simple. But this is all crap right here. YouTube promotes crap. YouTube always promotes crap. I did my YouTube channel in a specific way for a purpose. I needed to find the people like me. I needed to find the free thinkers, the people who would think outside the box, the people who want to move forward as humanity. And so far, look, I got 6, maybe fluctuating 7 viewers on a channel that supposedly has 8,760 whatever some odd subscribers. Let me go look again. Let me check again. It said steak. Sorry, I can't read that very well. Are you familiar with Jim Murray? The name sounds familiar. There are a lot of people out there that were really good energy researchers that basically got kicked to the curb. This says I got 8,760 subscribers. I don't believe I do, honestly. I don't think, I think that this is like a bait and switch kind of crap where, like on Facebook, you know, they send you these little notifications, let you know how many people thumbed up your comment or crap. Look, folks, the reason why I haven't been doing videos, Dynaflux, that sounds familiar. I'm honestly not trying to be an idiot or nothing, but I've researched so many doggone alternative energy devices that it basically makes my head spin. But let me show you something real quick. If I can get this stupid thing to work. I did a video about this right here. Bottle caps for mad science. I put these in the school and I got all these bottle caps that were collected. And I'm going to show everybody what you can do with these things right here. This is fuel. It's a valuable resource. There's a lot more that you can do with these things that would blow your doors off. Sorry, I'm having an issue here. Anyway, I'm trying to hold in there, people. I'm honestly trying to hold in there because I believe that what I'm trying to do is a worthy cause. I'm telling you, we have the answers. This gizmo you're looking at right here, I stopped working on it when the friend that I mentioned earlier just up and disappeared. I stopped working on it because his generator works. It's an all-electric generator putting out over 2,600 watts or 26,000 watts of power and recharging itself. And my portion of the deal was consulting with him to show him how to store power and how to get the motor to not do the cogging, to not bog down, and it worked. Everything I told him worked. It worked perfectly, flawlessly. And I haven't heard from him since. So yeah, am I concerned? Yeah, you bet I'm concerned. I'm concerned for my own safety. You know, I'm an old man. I guess, you know, I've had a decent life. But you tell me, these folks said, they said we need to save the planet. They're out there trying to they're out there trying to tell everybody that the world is going to die in 12 years. 12 years, global warming is going to kill us all. That's what they're saying. It's a lie. It's a damn lie. We have every single solution to every single problem on this planet or plane or whatever you think it is. It doesn't matter. We got the answers. And I'm willing to work with the right crew to put these answers into play. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of paying a doggone electric bill when it's not necessary. And if I am going to have to pay an electric bill, I'd like to pay a fair price. But my whole purpose was getting into this stuff was because the electric company was screwing everybody. The coal industry, all of them, all of the energy industry. We have all the answers. Every last one of them. All I need is a dream team for 30 days. I need to find the best of the best out there. Give me 30 days. And I'll put it right there in your hands. Diagrams and everything. Everything I show out here. You can replicate it. You can patent it in your own name. I don't care. This specific flywheel that you're looking at right here, it's got some unique qualities to it. Because over there, I don't know, you can't see it. Let me see if I can raise this up a little bit. Over there, I have a DDS signal generator that's running off a 5-volt USB charger, if I can find the dang thing. There it is. 5-volt USB charger, then it's actually pushing out 9 volts. Now, keep an eye on those capacitors. I'm going to turn this switch on over here, and I'm going to drain some power off of this. Now you see those come on over there? There's 10.06 on one and 10.07 on the other. That's all stored energy. That I just sent over here. That's running this circuit right here that you've seen in other videos. There's actually plasma down in that one right there. See how dusty that is? That's how old that freaking thing is. Sorry about the bumpy ride. But honestly, I don't think people really care. I don't think people really want to know. I don't think the world is ready for free energy. It's easier just to go and turn the doggone light switch on. That makes it simple. I hope you're right, Steak. I hope you're right. People do care. I hope you're right. Somebody tell me that it's worth me keep on doing what it is I'm doing. Because I've been so discouraged. So incredibly discouraged. I've been ready to delete my YouTube channel. I've been ready to delete ShazizRadio.com, Shaziz.com, and Shaziz.net. I've been ready to delete all my podcasts and all my videos and everything. Yeah, I've heard of QAnon. I'm telling you, folks, they're coming down on alternative energy researchers like a ton of bricks. You tell me how many videos that you've ever listened to of mine where I've ever begged you for money. I ain't never begged you for nothing. It's not about money. Information is free. We on ShazizRadio.com, we share links to things all the time. We talk about things all the time. We share information. But if you go to ShazizRadio.com, you'll get this doggone deal up on the top of your browser that says not secure because of the HTTPS BS that Google has put on everybody. My thoughts on Q? Well, I hope that they're right. I hope that everything's getting sorted out. I hope that all the criminals up in the government and all these corrupt social media giants out there get what's coming to them, because they're basically screwing humanity out of everything that is potentially good. We got possibilities, capabilities of doing so many wonderful things, and yet we keep on getting kicked in the teeth every time we try. Let me short that doggone thing out because it's going to drive me nuts with that squealing going on in the background. But you know, it basically shows you. I just tapped that. I still got more power available, and what I've been trying to tell everybody, it works. It honestly works. But if I'm not careful, they'll kill me just like they did everybody else. And that's why I need each of you out there. That's why I need you folks. The real subscribers, the real people out there. I need you to take these doggone ideas that I show you and either replicate them or download them. I've been real careful about the content that I put out. And there's a lot of questions that a lot of people have, and I'm trying to get that information out to everybody. But just like all of you, I'd kind of like to stay alive to see my grandchildren grow up for at least as long as I can. Now, I'm going to hold my own as long as I can, because I believe what I'm doing is right. But if anybody ever tries to tell you I'm trying to scam anybody, you go back and you listen to what I said. You go back and you check out my videos, you check out my podcast, and you see where I was not consistent about what I said. If anybody tries to tell you that I don't know what I'm talking about, match my work with reality. These folks are constantly misquoting the laws of physics. I believe you, Carlos. I believe you. And that's why I'm so passionate about what it is that I'm doing. Look, folks, I'm going to have to end this podcast or this broadcast here, or whatever you call it, live stream. I'm going to have to end this because I got to do a radio show early in the morning. The radio show is 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. I'm going to try to do a live stream during that radio broadcast. I'm trying to get everybody together, because if we come together, we can get some things accomplished. I know there's people out there struggling paying electric bills when they shouldn't have to be. If anything at all, they should be paying at least a fair price. But it's getting ridiculous. So, I'll stick around for 3 minutes. What I'm trying to share with everybody, you know about AC, you know about DC, you know how electricity basically works. But I'm going to show people a different way to use energy as far as electricity goes in such an incredibly efficient manner that if you do have to pay an electric bill, it's going to be bare minimum. That's what I'm working on. That's what this device is that you're looking at right now. It's a proof of concept. And I deliberately went out of my way to make this thing see-through. There's no hidden batteries. There's no monkey business going on. Not like all these stupid free energy devices, which I'll spin you around here again. You'll see. There are millions of them. And these folks, they got, when you click on their doggone videos, they got ad after ad after ad on there. There might be 10 ads while they're sitting there building this piece of crap. And they're lying to people. And when they do that, they make everyone who's doing real work look bad. And it's sickening. The government said that they need clean, renewable, alternative energy. They said that we needed to reduce our carbon footprint. They said that we had to fight global warming, climate change, climate disruption, or whatever it's going to be next week when the math doesn't add up. Now they either need to put up or they need to shut up. They give over $50 million or $50 billion, I don't know which one it is, 50 million, it doesn't matter, to UN Climate Change Fund. With that kind of resources right there and a dream team, I could solve every single problem in the energy industry with less than 30 days. The problem is, nobody will do anything for free these days. And you can't get nothing done unless you're willing to give somebody something in return. Nobody wants to come together and use their talents just to do it, just to prove it. So it's expensive. Every bit of what I've done over here was because of two people. Somebody had faith in me. They put some money involved in that, and we got this thing going. That same somebody I haven't heard from for quite a while, because the generator that I helped them work on, it works. It works. It did everything I told them it was going to do. Okay, where's the link at? I'm not seeing the link there, Steak. But listen, I need some people to start joining me on my radio show. Come out there on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. Join me on my radio show. Come on air. Let's talk to the world about the reality of what we're dealing with here. I'm telling you, we got every single answer necessary. The hard part is getting past the brick walls and the indoctrination that the education system has put on everybody. College students believe in global warming / climate change / climate disruption. Grade school, high school, all of them, even congressmen and senators believe the lie. And I can prove it's a lie. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I can prove it's a lie. And I can prove we got the answers necessary to resolve the so-called energy, whatever the problem is. We ain't never, ever, ever going to run out of anything. Alright, folks. I gotta end this so that I can get up early and do a radio show. Go to shazizradio.com /superchat.html right there. Find that. There's 4 chat rooms in there. And no matter what it tells you up at the top about not secure, I'm telling you this website is secure. There ain't nobody spying on you, ain't nobody trying to malware you or any of that crap. It's extortion is what it is. They're trying to get money out of everybody who owns a website. They're trying to get money. Google pushes you down in the ratings. YouTube pushes you down in the ratings. It says, like I said, I got 8,700 some odd subscribers. Really? How? And I'm trying to share something that the world said that they needed. How is it that I got that many subscribers and I can't even get anybody to join me in this stupid chat room? There's one person in there right now, and that's me. See, this is a platform where I can talk to you. I can get on the radio and I can talk to you and you can talk back to me. You don't have to worry about YouTube and all the craziness. I don't know. I guess we'll find out tomorrow during tomorrow's radio show. I don't know how many real subscribers I actually have. Alright. Let me see if I can... Let me see if I can get this camera right up there. www.shazizradio.com /superchat.html. And I had my super chat before YouTube, so don't think it's not about money. Look, I call it super chat because there's 4 separate chat rooms in here, so there should be plenty of room for people. I'll type it. Hey, that's what I'll do. Right there. I'll put it in the dang chat room. Let me get over there. I keep forgetting I got access to technology. Alright. There we go. There, I'm putting it in the chat room right there. If you got Skype, add me as a contact on Skype. Let's talk. If you don't have Skype, download Skype, because that's how I bring people on to the radio show, is that program they call Skype. And for the most part, outside of it being owned by Microsoft, it's a good program. But I'd like to talk with you live. And so, with that said, I got to end this broadcast so that I can do a radio show in the morning. I did this broadcast right here so that I could see if I would have everything sorted out. So, tomorrow, when I'm doing a radio show live, I'm hoping to do a broadcast so that if you miss it, you will actually get to see it again on the YouTube. All right, if you just stumbled onto this and you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's going to get very interesting. I guarantee you that. Peace and love, everybody. Take care.